and if we scripted what we did,
Mhm.
that could actually work.
I'm 30 minutes through Rock, Rock, Rock.
Oh, for pulling.
No, the script.
For scripting it. Okay, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, we do three riffs a minute. It's astounding.
That one's gonna be so good.
I am oddly proud of Rock, Rock, Rock.
You should be.
I don't know why. I can't remember. Thank you. I can't. In the moment, remembered the plot. Now, couldn't tell you.
Howdy, past chef Dyke. Well, Katie, you had that whole magic moment during Chuck Berry where you explained every character's arc over the course of an R&B song. It was
this movie we're about to do is longer, so I hope I can do that for this one too.
No guarantees. Hello. Tonight's movie is the TV movie from what was it? 1978.
1981.
1981. Starring Gene Stapleton and featuring Helen Hunt, called Angel Dusted.
81, before Derek and I were a twinkle in our mother's eyes.
And before anyone gets too excited, this is not the one where Helen Hunt dives out of a window. I'm sorry. That is Desperate Lives, starring Diana Scarwood from Mommy Dearest.
Whether one of us will jump out of the window as opposed to what we're seeing is yet to be determined.
My window is right there.
I could dive out of a window for you if you want it.
Yeah.
You just gotta want it.
I want it a lot.
Yeah. Right. Please text your jump emojis into the chat window.
There's a tree right outside my window, though, so I'll be like a cat. It'll be
I will fall like literally 1 foot, but it'll be the glass is gonna be the big deal.
Yeah. Also, the storm screen.
Yeah.
If you do this, I'm going to have you log in using your phone instead of your laptop, because that'll be easier to take through the window.
That's fair. I can't take a desktop through the window.
No, that's going to be way too awkward.
And I've got an OtterBox on my phone, so it'll be fine.
It'll be where FaceTime meets Faceplant.
I have a new phone that doesn't have a case yet, so I don't think I want to risk it.
That week or so is one of the most successful weeks of your life.
I have like a little cover that I'm just holding it up, like a little piece of cloth that I'm just like cradling it on.
Look who got their iPhone doll.
My little baby.
It hasn't burst its iPlacenta yet.
No.
Past shelf date. Tonight's movie is about PCP. So everybody's jokes are about drugs. Drugs are bad. I guess I should say that at the outset, and then I should get going. I'm actually completely unprepared tonight, but
to be fair, we all are.
But it's an improv show, so it's fine. Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Marquis Albright, and thank you for joining Down in Front for our latest installment of B- Fridays, an unscripted riff of a movie that probably isn't very good. With me tonight are your performers for this evening. This is the part where not being prepared comes in. I didn't write jokes for any of you. So
all right, make it good.
Katie Reynolds, who who asked me to give her my codeine.
I did about 5 minutes ago.
I have leftover codeine from surgery. And she asked me for it. Actually, I've got the Tylenol from when I got my teeth out.
I'll take that too. Whatever you got.
Was it Tylenol 3, I think?
Doesn't matter. Life is pain, Mike.
Tylenol 3, the search for Spock.
Next, one of my favorite people, Al Kwiatkowski, who I'm choking here.
Kudos, Gordon, for the beard ref. Like if lucky, I can get into SVU at some point.
And finally, one of my favorite people, Derek. You get to make your own joke.
Yes. This movie stars Edith Bunker, who was in All in the Family, and you know what else is all in the family? A History of Addiction.
Oh no.
That made me sad.
Ooh, he's not wrong
All right, so it's time for the sincerity break. We'll be highlighting one or two causes or opportunities every week, but all of them that we've found and are worthy of your attention are on the About page and website at downinfrontlive.com. I just got my first dose of the COVID vaccine, so that apparently is coming right along.
You're next.
There has really been a lot of good news about the vaccine, so I think we can finally be optimistic.
Consider yourself angel dusted.
Yes, yeah. So, but again, it takes about 2 weeks to incubate in your system before it's completely ready. So please keep wearing your mask. Please keep washing your hands. Yeah, that was not the best sincerity break moment.
It's okay. It's okay. We all had a long week.
It was.
We're
sincere.
fine.
I was sincere.
You were sincere. I mean,
We're
the pinnacle of my week was when I made fun of Piers Morgan just by reversing his letters. So
That was classic.
Damn, you ruined my joke about Helen Hunt.
What was it? Mears Porgan?
Mears Porgan. I just
Get
need
his
every.
ass, Katie.
And of course, I'm behind my phone, like cackling, like it's the greatest thing I've ever done.
You know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. I can't.
Simplicity.
I mean, I've referred to a pun that I wrote 5 years ago as my masterpiece. Like recently.
That's a goal.
Tonight's movie is we're dipping back into the TV movie well, because those, I mean, they're apparently they're easier to riff than my co-riffers.
Ouch.
Apparently, I'm not good at that part.
You're just too nice.
Maybe I am, and I think we've already said everything that I would say about it. It's got Gene Stapleton and Helen Hunt in it, and it's about PCP. And actually, you know what, Katie, you don't have to pay too close attention because we already saw that there's like a little like tonight on this movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Perfect. Also, this movie is Derek's fault.
Yeah.
Blame Derek for everything you're about to see.
God. Man, I'm scared.
That's not what I meant to do. That one. There we go. All right. And speaking of blaming Derek, why don't we get started?
Please refrain from talking when the movie show is playing and the people in the front are cracking wise, because that's our job. We're down in front, yes, that's our name, it's who we are, not what we do. In fact, we may stand up and take a bow when you yell down in front. Down in front!
Last week on Dynasty.
Derek, how could you?
You taped over Dynasty?
I'm sorry. I thought it was. I wanted to see it. Okay.
At least it wasn't Dallas.
This is what John tries to do to get Garfield excited about Mondays.
NBC. Monday night at the movies, huh?
After
Don't
a
pay
stressful
attention.
day.
In Angel Dusted, a world premiere. A son smokes marijuana laced with PCP, and a family is in for the shock of their lives in Angel Dusted.
Don't pay attention to that football full of drugs playing on ABC.
He can't reach out to us if we're not there.
And struggles to keep a family from falling apart. Based on a true story of courage, Gene Stapleton in Angel Dusted. On NBC, Monday night at the movies.
Where's my inhaler?
That's it. That's the movie.
So, in the end, the victim turned into Bjorn Borg.
It was terrible, but at least it was short.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Oh man, do we get to watch Breaking Away? No.
Welcome to Greendale Community College.
Welcome to a very special episode of Rushmore.
Hi, Owen.
Oh, hi,
How's it
Jen.
going?
Fine, how are you?
Great. Ready for midterm?
Well, getting there.
You want to take a break later and do something?
This is a normal conversation.
I
that normal
Oh, God.
people have.
I'm overdosing on Matthew Modineism.
Homecoming Saturday night. Can you be on the decorating committee?
I don't know.
Well,
wait,
I got a
Saturday.
track meet
You're
on
only
Wednesday.
just now planning
Trying to
this.
qualify for all conference.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Well, we won't start decorating till Friday night, so you can still put in a couple hours, right?
This is clearly a last-minute high school.
She is going into sales.
Listen, I'll call you and let you know what to bring.
Okay, fine. Thank
He
you.
was 33 from the day he was born.
So, judging from the fact she gave him 5 tests to do, she's the amphetamine addict, right? Starring Gene Stapleton as Dean Stapleton.
Look at my socks. Look at my socks. Look at my socks. Go.
I found my thrill.
I have to hit the pitch for
Arthur
Manchester
Hill.
United, right, Mike?
What's that?
That soccer player has to hit the pitch for Manchester United, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a sports joke.
Punch.
When-
Dun.
Hey, wasn't he the star in Officer Paczynski?
This is the most gigantic high school I've ever seen in my life. Are we sure this is high school? Did I just decide
I think
that?
it's the college.
This guy hasn't stopped running from the first minute of the movie. Are we sure this is the J.J. Abrams' Angel Dusted?
Ken Michael Man.
He looks good in those stripper boots, though.
Who won the game? We did, man. We creamed it. All right, way to go. You know where you going?
Archie Andrews is back with his jalopy again tonight.
Lousy Riverdale punks think they're better than me.
So apparently Rat Patrol won the game.
Music composed by James Horner, who would go on to do, Aliens.
Finally! The amount of effort it takes to give someone a Melvin.
Give him a wedgie. Give him a wedgie.
Midterms on Monday and Wednesday. I gotta meet. Too bad. Would you believe I'm on the decorating committee for the homecoming?
Calling it now. Guy with a cowboy hat is called
We got
Tex.
a party to go to, remember? What party?
He, who. Ooh.
Don't worry, we'll fix it. Oh, guys, I can't go. I gotta study.
That's the position I get into when I'm trying to make my period start.
The first period or second period and before your midterm?
Is that Marjo Gortner in the backseat?
Definitely college, because that's Greek.
It's a very lax costume party.
Oh, good idea to come into your party as dressed as a bag.
I got a sheep on my pants.
Looking good, really.
He just likes to dance in his goatskin pants around this ancient ruin.
Which way to the set of Buckaroo Banzai?
You're wearing my pants on your head.
You're wearing your head on my pants.
How do you? Thanks a lot, man. Sure.
Thanks, Dr. Zayas.
Say hi to the lawgiver over by the punch bowl.
Where you been, man? I got a split check. Split? Yeah, I gotta go back to the dorm.
Are those Chinese lanterns or KFC buckets?
Why not both?
I gotta go
I'll
home.
never tell.
Man, you got an A- average. You could phone those midterms in. I'm fighting a scene.
We were both supposed to be steampunk for this party.
Thanks for that course. Are you kidding? I've never brought home lower than a B in my entire life. My parents
I
are
bring
going
home
to
my
shock.
baby bumblebee.
Ironic for one of the waspiest people I've ever seen.
I mean, for later, after I study. No. But I got some...
Annual costume back. Bash.
Yeah,
I
I gotta be sure.
Baby got bash, yes.
Gaby.
You got a different...
No, baby got gash.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
Don't say
I
that,
just
Al.
want to clear up my head, after I study so I can mail the books tomorrow,
This lighting is impeccable.
Look, you like to get high, right? You don't have to make excuses. You don't have to be perfecto mundo all the time.
You like to get
I'm
high.
both-
You like to climb
Trying to be
ladders.
perfect.
I'm both
Did you
happy.
say I'm not in Spanish?
Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Chef. Take it easy. See you later.
These pants weigh a ton.
All right, EpiPen, it's just between you and me.
He chooses pencil.
It looks like
I
a
do my
clove
pencil.
cigarette.
Ugh.
He took the marijuana and he rolled it and smoked it like a cigarette.
Okay, I think I'm officially Eric Bogosian now.
Yeah, maybe this kid could use a little speed.
Yeah. He's so gentle and delicate with it.
Okay, well, according to my rule of how to take drugs, I have to throw this stereo into the tub while I'm in it.
You're listening to Rush Limbaugh.
He's listening to the Rocker Files station.
He's going to put every answer on the test is going to be pull.
It puts the drugs in the mouth.
This is how you do it, right?
Okay.
No.
Now, what would Carlos Santana think about macroeconomics?
What if I put this whole thing in my mouth?
What happens if I suck on the other end?
This is a great cheroot, man.
Another 13 of these, and I'll be full Mickey Rourke.
All right, I'm all set to go be the worst boyfriend on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh no. I can't tell the difference between my tea and my joint.
He's really taken the Bush lyrics of breathe in, breathe out to heart.
What happened to my smooth jazz station?
Who put the John Zorn on?
Why are they playing tense horror movie music?
What a shame. This was made in 1981, and Dare to Resist Drugs and Violence, a program that didn't work, started in 83. Not the teacups! Not the teacups!
Which one is mine?
Oh no! I've set my transparency to 75%.
Is it always the one in the middle? Just asking for a friend.
I can't let this mug break. My mom made it for me at Color Me Mine.
And here I've been going to using the Funhouse mirror all these times like a sucker.
What are you looking at?
No! Color Me Mine!
That escalated quickly.
Hey, that's 7 years bad drugs, man.
We had a lamp like that growing up. Was he in a dorm room? Where is he? Not the stairs.
Ironically, he was escaping from a killer in the attic. And I thought he was gonna stain that glass of his intestines.
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
I hate these trophies I didn't win! Ugh.
I'll be honest, I didn't think he would have broken that glass.
I won the spelling bee, but they didn't put my trophy out here, did they?
Next week on the Golden Globes.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Best participation. I mean, what is that shit?
I should have been put on the cheerleading squad. Me.
Where's that goddamn Oscar for Green Book? I'm gonna shatter it. I'm gonna shatter metal.
And that's for Dances with Wolves beating out Goodfellas, you son of a...
He's practicing for his audition to join the Who.
And everyone overreacts at Pavlov High.
Well, that's over now.
Meanwhile, in the Kentucky White House.
Belvedere, come here, boy.
Mom! He said Owen was coming home this weekend. He's got midterms.
Aw, look who's playing Lobot. Oh.
He's got midterms. Oh. But he was going to help me with my hook shot. I can't do this.
I told you not to put that up so high. Maybe Dad can help you or Mark.
I like
I don't feel
also,
sorry for any of these people. They're clearly rich and white.
How about some walnuts on the shelf in that cupboard?
Mother, I have to be in it after lunch.
Man, this is some upper crust sweatshop they got going.
Big deal. Shut up. Don't say shut up.
My
Hey,
parents
shut
told
your
me
fucking face.
Andrew, you help your sister. What?
Wide to the right. Wide to the left.
Andrew.
That's why you teach your kids sign language.
Come in.
he's gonna go deaf if he keeps listening to it.
Room up a little. It was clean before we left for church.
How many people are in this family?
Too many.
All of them?
I think they're getting ready to go on vacation to Paris.
Sunday's supposed to be a day of rest, you know.
Oh, fuck you.
Sunday's my only chance. If I didn't do that laundry today, it would sit around all week. And they blame me if they didn't have underwear.
Does she have a third daughter? Does she have a third daughter who's a redhead?
We've got to get
I
up
hope so.
tonight.
We have to make our 12-egg omelet for the pastor. He's going to be here any minute.
Here's a story of a lovely lady.
He's down in a couple of weeks, so he's got tons of reading to do.
Yeah, they're going to need to have some milk in that for Pastor
Another 3
Eyes.
years, and he'll be able to. Mine's already out.
So, do we think she has a job, or do we think she just always dresses like this?
Yeah, it's she's
Derek, her job is staying at home.
Well, when?
What is it? What's wrong?
I think she
She's-
works for Sugar Baker Enterprises.
she's the homemaking first lady.
Did something happen to the trophy case?
I see. All right. Well, I'll drive up there right away. No, right away. I'm leaving right now. Yes, fine.
No, right now.
Yes.
I'm in the car.
Yes, I'm going to skip the world's biggest omelet to go on this trip.
What do you mean?
Where is he?
Who was that?
The school. I don't know. Doctor.
Well, I told
Wait, which answer was to which question?
Fine.
Come on, Dad. I'll drive.
I'll go with you.
Come on, Rex Tillerson.
stay here.
We gotta go.
He's my son. I'm going with you.
Security found him
I'm
earlier.
leaving my other children here
Unexpected and
unsupervised.
Extremely violent.
The little boy's got it.
I'm not sure. Does he take drugs?
Hey, it's Deep Throat from the X-Files.
No, he's a good student at Ace.
No, really, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
But
The
it
worst
is such
part
a
of
fact to realize.
X-Files.
Was it? No, I don't think so.
Looks like John C. Reilly playing Dabney Coleman to me.
My God.
I can't see him in the mirror.
Get those things off him.
I'm sorry, but we just couldn't control him. He seems calmer now, but he's still incoherent. Debbie, you want to release his feet, please? Did you give him a sedative? No, I can't give him anything because I'm not sure what's wrong.
All right, nurse, fold him in half.
We have the lab facility here. For this. Okay.
Let's put this Murphy bed back.
Get him in the other room. We have company coming.
Yes. Well, it's a 2-hour drive back home. Can we take him like that? I don't think there'll be a problem at all.
Make sure the parents see the whole deflowering.
Owen.
Wilson.
Owen, it's Mom.
Do my favorite TV thing.
Don't let me hurt anybody.
Oh,
Slaps.
no. Oh, no. He turned it to Breckenmeyer.
It's all right, dear. Everything's going to be all right.
I mean, ultimately, when
Maybe.
when the universe ends and heat death of the universe comes and we're all just one glorious whole, everything will be fine.
Shut up.
Hit her over the head.
Oh, you got to get this prop. We got to get this prop back to the Shining remake.
Wait a minute. Who said I don't need the mallet? Just let go of the mallet, okay?
His heel rating.
I want to lock up now. See what you did?
He has to sign some papers.
He's
in
no
condition
to sign anything. We can't hospitalize him without informed consent.
And what am I He's not coherent. I need a parent.
Sorry, sir. We made preference to croquet and lacrosse injury.
Okay, Smarty, you
She's
just
late for the Heather's set.
You're causing a disturbance.
Commitment papers.
Here, I'll show you disturbance. Here, give me my mallet back. No. I want my mallet. Okay, we'll find out exactly what happened, but we'll find out calmly, all right? Just now let go of the mallet. Mm-hmm. It's my mallet. I want it back. No. Give me the mallet.
It's my money and I need it now.
No. The police.
I'm not going to pay a lot for this mallet.
Why aren't the police here?
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 mallet now.
Come on. There's death in here. I can smell it. There's death in here. I can smell it. I can smell it. It stinks.
It smells like croquet.
Come with us. Come on, all right.
Also, I smell people who've once participated in equestrian.
Not going back there.
If I had a hammer, ooh, if I had a hammer in the morning.
So yeah, if you just sign these forms, we can have him discharged and out of here.
Oh God! Do they have to take out both intestines?
I would have thought that we would have at least like seen where he got the drugs, or I don't know.
Ask about his dealer.
With how long this movie is supposed to be.
Bill, got something for hemorrhoid symptoms, Mr. Baxter? Pain? Sure. Try this. Preparation H.
Oh, this was the one to
in many
leave
cases,
in.
Preparation H gives.
Missed a commercial.
Make sure you take it out of the box first, otherwise it gets real painful.
Treat swelling of hemorrhoidal tissues caused by inflammation.
Yeah, this is the gesture to use.
Doctor tested Preparation H.
I love how doctors on TV hold prescriptions.
We're Exxon.
Oh, you're holding Preparation H medication in your hand, huh?
Oh, just a
We're
couple
Exxon,
of
dumbass.
years before we do the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Whoops.
Of promising oil areas. We're Lyle Finn, developing a new concept in offshore oil platforms for
Oh God, this is bleak.
And a new TV program, X on After Dark.
Say goodbye to your fishing careers.
We're Exxon.
And you're not. Next time on Cricket.
This is normal. This is what normal people do.
I think you need another sweater for your exercise.
Did you know he smoked marijuana?
No, I didn't.
It's the Peloton Zero.
Other drugs?
Oh, smart kid for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Edith, could you hang your clothes on this bike for me?
He would put that junk in his body.
Well,
Then what?
Not with all the great cocaine I've been giving him.
I really love to have a nice invigorating workout at 9:30 p.m.
I don't know.
When I was a kid, the only drug there was tobacco, and we know that's healthy for you.
As we show a moderate
We
dose
killed so many Indians to get that tobacco.
of drug, Mrs. Eaton.
Oh, no, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry, can you say that again?
Well, the kids call it angel dust. Oh, I don't know why. It's a deceptively misleading name for such
But
a
it is really
dangerous
good on
drug.
angel food cake.
What does it do?
Earth angel, earth angel.
Brain that controls emotions.
It dusts angels. What part of the name don't you get?
Triggering an extremely violent episode. Unfortunately, it's a very popular.
Unfortunately, it's a very violent episode of Hunter.
Why?
Well, it's easy to get. Only takes a few hits to get high.
There's a couple in my desk right now.
Smoke it, and nothing really bad happens, so they figure it's okay. They keep on smoking it. And then when
Why
they
is she looking at him like that?
story ended, they panic and become
I'm
violent.
sorry, did
just
you
like
not
all-
have health class?
Just a serious case of elevator eyes.
Yes, and then they work their way up to asbestos,
Uncontrollable.
Yeah,
grass.
Incredible.
And then it's the whole ball game.
You see, basically, PCP is an anesthetic. They feel no pain. I see them come in here with broken bones,
What
smashed
really freaks them
body.
out is that it's a palindrome of drugs.
Well, what about Owen? What are you going to do for him?
Well, right now we have him on a very strong tranquilizer to counteract the effects of the PCP.
I mean,
Man,
the
we have more
horses won't
serious
miss it.
problems than your child that
He's
took
going
it
to be
once.
all right.
Well, I can't give you any definite prognosis right now, Mrs. Eaton. Not until he's more coherent. But I can tell you this. So far, your son is one of the luckier kids. Some of them come in here dusted and never lived past the emergency room.
Some of them went on tour as a basis for Supertramp.
Well, maybe he didn't know what it was.
Lots of kids are trying it.
Does that make it okay?
Yes.
Say that. Somebody could have slipped it to him.
Do you know how dangerous this drug is?
It's just pop.
You didn't know about it until
Is
2
that
minutes ago.
All right, young lady. I'm taking the whole family over to the dean so we can explain it.
How long is he going to be sick?
Why does she have all the information?
medication
This is
now,
what
and they
parenting
won't know
was in the
anymore
80s. You
until he's
pretend to learn
coherent.
all this stuff you
Mary
already
Ellen
knew
says her
about when
sister
you were a
flipped out on
teenager.
LSD and she's been screwy ever
And be
since.
just really
Look, do we
shocked
have
by
to
it.
tell the world about this?
I didn't tell the world. I told Mary Ellen.
I mean, not
Well, I
my
don't
mom,
want you to
'cause
tell
she's,
anybody
you know,
about it.
'cause she's watching.
One day I'm going to meet a man and he's going to be able to read women's thoughts.
Everybody else's
And he's
outside the family.
He's
Either
gonna
of
steal my job.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm not really worried about my brother right now.
Take your plates, please.
Right, that younger brother is just proto rat boy.
Yeah. And the oldest brother and his wife? I'm assuming that was his wife that
He's
looked
got
like
kind of
him.
When can
the
you
oldest
see him?
brother has kind of a budget Elliot Gould thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next couple
Sam,
of really
well, he was just over here at the table. Oh,
He sets up plans to
the
finish.
other one.
This is important, Michael.
You know, I think.
Oh, I
Michael
know, it's
here is,
important.
also upset that they've.
I've also got those
preempted
guys coming in from New York to see our presentation.
All right.
Do you know I pay for the house you live in?
I'll go in my lunch hour.
Everything's fine.
You can't afford all this nice china if it wasn't for my repeated presentations on the value of Bitcoin.
Carrot Top.
Hello, I'm a businesswoman.
Betty, the Corelli loan approval came in.
Thank you.
Ah, back in those days when all women's hairstyles were based off cauliflower.
Welcome to
Hey,
First
Marcel.
National Bank. Would you like smoking or non-smoking?
I'd like the Scarface account, please. Yes, sir, right away.
Oh, I bet that sweater she's wearing just feels horrible to the touch. Like microfiber, but cheaper.
Julie, I'm concerned that you have your donut too close to your rayon outfit.
So, how was lunch? Oh. Look, it's none of my business, and you can tell me to butt out. But are you having
Butt out.
What? 3 days straight of long lunches. Then you come back and you cram down a sandwich. Now what's going on?
You unhinge your
I'm
jaw and
pregnant.
throw it.
Gretchen.
Okay, I'm on the women's gymnastics team. Are you happy now?
There's nothing to confide.
Don't let age get between us here. We're sisters no matter what generation we come from.
Informed attribute.
All right.
Okay, I didn't say that it was an age thing, but thank you for calling me old.
You don't have to talk about it.
Thank you.
Was this some like backhanded feminism going on?
Please tell me if it's a younger man.
I need to know.
These things happen, Betty. It's a growing trend.
Please tell me you don't call him meathead.
Meanwhile, at the country club, she's on her way to tea ceremony.
Rescue me. I need desperately to be rescued, please.
Please take me to the Bradley McMurphy division.
The first 24 hours they put him in isolation, but now he's well enough to be with the other patient.
You just have to make sure to never feed him after midnight.
There he is. Hi, Owen. I brought you another visitor.
How you doing, son?
You're not like morphing into Crispin Glover, are you?
He brought you a hamburger.
Have you ever heard of it?
Hamburger.
We figured
Now, don't let the name fool you. There's no ham in there.
lousy.
Yeah, you don't want to. Hey, you want to go easy. Don't have a mental break so soon.
Andrew said to say hi. He wants to know when he can come see you.
He wants to know when you can visit his Air Force base.
Come on, sport. You gonna get
Eat it. Eat it.
Take a bite. Here
How
comes
many
the
presentations I
airplane.
made to get you this hamburger?
just a bite, okay?
Leave me alone.
Fine, more for me.
Vegan, huh? Vegan.
No, Vegas. He's from the Vegas star system.
Cool.
Now I have burger grease all over my Brooks Brothers suit.
Well, no, he was wasting a good bun. Oh, exercise bike. Only you understand me.
Here you are, dear.
Thank you.
I was wondering. Here's that burger you dropped.
I'll take that.
I came back just in time to see him get a drink.
Okay.
All right, from now on, we're only getting him sandwiches wrapped. Wrapped, I tell you.
I know it's depressing, Michael. I go there every day.
He's supposed to be on medication. He's still a wreck. Why does he look like that?
The PCP is...
I can barely shove down this single malt. You're thinking of my drug-addicted son.
Like a zombie or something. Nowhere in the room.
Zombie.
I think there's
PCP, I love
little
the
part of him that
PCP.
knows exactly what's going on.
Yes, but they never admit who was a klepto who stole all those pictures of other people to put on their dresser.
Help him.
We
Estate
can't
sale.
sit alone in that hospital 24 hours a day with nobody.
Let's go to the hospital with him.
He can't reach out to us if we're not there.
So is he just permanently insane now?
Do anything.
That's what they're suggesting, and I need everyone to know that's not how drugs work.
Yeah, I keep hearing about this temporary insanity, but what if it can last even longer?
Son,
Alarmist TV
he's
movies
not
about
going to
drugs
slip away from us.
always
We
love to
can't
show
let
us
him.
that street drugs will make you crazy or kill you
Yeah, and that
like,
it's always
right away.
it's always only a nice white family that gets affected by them. Like,
This was supposed to be a venti, Ma! A venti!
he's fine. I'm not saying you should just do PCP, but he's fine.
Son,
Is
you're
he
chewing
eating
on
the
the cup.
cup?
Yeah, he's chewing. He's
The
chewing on the
last
cup.
few days, his
I do that
hands won't
too.
stop shaking.
Don't
If there's
judge.
a problem, I'll make a note of it. He has trouble walking, and he's always thirsty. I'll put it on his chart.
Also, you want to be careful when there's a full moon.
Unless somebody is just secretly slipping him PCP this entire time, which would make this story a lot better.
Bum, bum, bum!
Like that was some sort of reveal or something.
It turns out
Hospital? In
they
the
were authorizing
hospital?
from themselves.
Please, I'm running late.
Oh, no, you're not. Your meeting's not till 1:30.
What meeting?
The FHA. Remember, I told you
I
about
didn't
it.
ask for a meeting. Eleanor
Hello,
Roosevelt,
cancel-
how can I help you?
FHA, who's buying a house? In this economy?
Yes, has Mr. Eaton come in yet?
Has Mr. Eaton eaten?
Messages? No, he hasn't called me.
I've got a half floor, half hamburger for Mr. Eaton.
Mr.
No,
Eaton is
I don't want to
always
leave
eating.
another message. I've left 5. Never mind. Thank you.
Unless he's sleeping.
I'm not going to the meeting.
Jesus Christ, she's like a drive-by Edith Kravitz from The Bewitched.
Please, kids,
You're
before
willing.
you do drugs, consider the effect it will have on your mother's job.
Your
Oh my
mother's
God.
secretary will never see the end of investigating to find out what's wrong with you.
If I was his mother, I would abandon him because he's being stupid. He's
Oh,
fine.
It says in here that Goofus takes edibles.
Whereas Gallant always puff, puff, pass.
Good old Gallant.
I'm sorry, the idea of putting my mouth on something that someone else has put their mouth on right now is just the worst thought.
It has lost its appeal, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Puff, puff, pandemic. Yep.
I don't know, just
Meanwhile,
rip it
in-
open. Get one of
meanwhile,
those
in-
snap shirt buttons.
No. He's in 9.5 weeks in terms of how long it'll take for him to remove his shirt.
Why do I have to live in a
hands are
business
these?
casual mental hospital?
Roar!
The true story of why Velcro was invented.
Maybe he went back to his room.
No, patients aren't allowed in their rooms.
Oh, Andrea Martin, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, you guys seem like you have your shit together on taking care of these patients, considering he's not even functioning.
Oh, quick! What's the All in the Family piano version of the Mission Impossible theme that Stapleton's doing right now?
Is the rule in this movie watch every single door close? Is that what we're doing? Is that why it's 2 hours long?
Every director's got a
I've
style.
been off balance. I've been trying to reach the stop.
Oh, you know, every time a door closes, a drug opens.
Could he have a carpeted room, please?
Don't you guys have some padded cells just for this purpose?
I love how she's like, what's happened to the woman that also just got there?
Tonight on Cake Boss.
Wednesday, pucker up when Skip Stevenson judges a kissing contest. Real people. And on a set of different strokes, Ed Too Tall Jones.
Speaking of Skip Stevenson,
he is chosen for jury duty and is forced to steal evidence to save a man's life.
Speaking of different strokes,
February's finest on NBC Wednesday.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Have people greet the Pope in Manila. We'll
I
have
want to hear the news. Oh, we missed it.
Angel Dusted continues, starring Gene Stapleton, John Putch, and Arthur
This movie's so
Hill.
sad, even the logo's in tears.
You know which would have helped? Quincy!
Right now, it seems like PCP is bad, but American healthcare is worse.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Copy and paste every 6 months.
Does it hurt, dear?
Is the
How
Adidas
could he tell you?
headband too tight?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
My little angel that dusted. Do they only
Mr.
have
Miyagi,
two
you gotta
nurses?
fix my leg.
He's awake.
They have this nurse and then the nurse that saw him fall.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm Val
I
Kilmer
want to go
now.
home.
Did you get the FHA meeting, Mom?
That was the first time home buyer you let down, Mom.
Hello,
There's
the
no-
father is here to do his weekly visit.
Told me he fell.
I left word for you. Why didn't you answer my call?
At that meeting.
You
I was
can't
in the
talk.
meeting that you skipped.
canceled it.
Look, honey, let's not argue. Just direct me to the nearest exercise bike.
Both kept our meetings.
Can't just walk out of the office.
Well, I did.
Okay, it's easier for you. You work.
Because you're a woman and your life doesn't matter. You're expendable.
Honestly, okay.
Your job's just sort of for fun.
Sleeping is fine. Everything is just fine.
It's just, I'm really upset that I dressed like the purple people eater today.
Dun, dun.
Hi.
I'm Doctor.
Can I have
I
the
was
rest of this
reading.
magazine?
I was reading Esquire. You quack.
Well, I'm Kevin Brand, your doctor. Any idea where you are?
In a doctor's office.
Know why you're here?
I don't remember. I think I fell.
Do you know what other movies Helen Hunt was in?
Here. You took some PCP and became very violent. That's a powerful drug, Owen.
No, that doesn't sound like me.
Understand what happened, but
What's even worse, son, is you used all of it up.
no. Smoke. You know, dope. Smoke dope.
Dope smoke. Smoke dope. Dope smoke dope.
People smoke dope.
Smoke dope. Smoke dope. Dope 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 dope.
He
Okay.
so looks like Seth Green trying to read IKEA instructions in this shot.
It's possible you got hold of a joint laced with dust. Sometimes happens that way. You take it, smoke it. You don't know you're taking it.
Oh,
Yeah.
getting bigger.
I'm still seeing three of you, man.
Am I imitating Robert Zedar yet?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to move you into the open ward, and you should be well enough to go home in a week or two.
Open,
All you need to do,
Golden Ward.
all you need to do is stay in the haunted wing.
As long as you don't smoke
Overnight.
dope.
Okay? See you.
Ow! Oh, Doc!
Did my
Is the
parents
trophy
know
case okay?
that's the best?
Your parents don't know shit.
It's thoughtful of you to ask, son, but no. I'm your father now.
I wouldn't mind, but that Doc.
They are the type of parents that would be like, well, this kid did one wrong thing, so we're giving him up.
This whole thing's really taking its toll on Gene Stapleton.
Right, she's fully Ruth Buzzying on us.
Fanny Bryce is playing the Cooper.
Nurse Gilda Radner.
At the Koopa Kabuna.
You can go in now. Thank you.
All of you?
Sorry. The little boy can't go
Which one do you people want to try out the straitjackets?
Fight it, Andrew. You lucked out.
That's all right. Come on, sport. You and I'll wait downstairs.
I wanted to see someone drawing with their own poop.
Come on, son. Quills is playing in the hospital theater.
Daddy, why do they call it electroshock?
Not bad. You get used to it. No way.
Oh, good Lord, Rebel Wilson and this again.
Did you see what I said about someone drawing with their own poop?
He looks good.
They
God,
made him
that
stay downstairs.
I guess that preparation H is more useful than you think.
He said you'll be able to come home at the end of the week.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
We're going to get you a brand new Canadian tuxedo.
Soon my whole outfit will be the same color of blue, and then I can leave.
I can rejoin my group.
Mark.
So, how's Paul?
He sends his love.
Yeah, how is he?
Well, he just had a tough week of exams, but he came
want a
through it
powdered
like
donut.
a breeze.
Mark always comes through like a breeze.
Kathy says he's the top of his class.
This whole movie reminds me of a film we were forced to watch in health class in school called For the Love of Nancy. And it had Tracy Gold in it. And it was about eating disorders.
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
And it was awful. But this has that same color and tone.
Well, the most addiction I've seen is Helen Hunt longingly staring at that fat girl eating a donut.
Well, it's also worth mentioning, I feel, that Gene Stapleton's delivering every single line like she's expecting it to show up in the trailer.
I thought you were going to say like it's her last.
Yeah, that trophy Casey broke was every Oscar clip that Stapleton was trying for.
You know, I love hospitals that self-identify.
The old
Not
man
just any hospital, just hospital.
Well, I mean, it's the best one in their town called Town.
Hey, where's Dad?
Oh, you were inside.
Let's take a walk.
Okay.
Maybe that's why
I know he said it was an open. I know he said it was an open ward, but come on.
Hey, do you have any PCP?
This guy's just trying to figure out which cabinet position he's been appointed to.
Ah, shit, I forgot what my son looks like.
He's taking my younger son to a trip to the necrophiliac ward.
No, not yet.
How come?
By the way, to the commenters, it's a horrible movie. I don't recommend watching it, but both of those things are true.
Except Nancy. Nancy should see that immediately.
Drugs are bad for you.
Yeah, I know.
Drugs are bad.
You're too smart for that, right?
Well,
Yeah, well, we'll work.
you know, college changes a lot.
Race it at an info ward.
How do you feel about going home?
Great. Feels great.
Can't wait to get back home and to college and back to those drugs. I mean,
You've done just fine.
When can I go
I
back?
can't wait to see what my dog's next instructions for me to do to my family.
I got midterms coming up.
Oh, what do you do?
Billings.
midterms pass, buddy.
Get in there.
Well,
Hey, it's all.
Well, you know,
always
Katie,
midterm
always
somewhere.
midterm somewhere, right? Thank you.
nice meeting you, Mr. Eaton.
I mean, unless he's been in this hospital long enough to hit the next midterms.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm a little business boy. I have a suitcase and everything.
So funny.
You've been up here a couple of weeks. I've been here a month. You don't see me going home.
I'm well. You're not.
So there.
You know
Hey, oh, Rudd.
Hey, look, at your age, how long is your mental disability going to be anyway? Am I right?
Yeah, that's what other patients tell me when I'm going into my therapist's office. I'm well, you're not.
I'll drive. No, it's all right. Come on.
No,
I'm wearing my driving cape. Let me drive.
Wrong.
Why did you tell the doctor you had midterms?
Because I do.
Midterms were 4 weeks ago.
You've
You're going to get in the time machine. Catch up, Ma.
I forgot.
Oh, it's all right. The doctor said you might not remember everything since you took
Then
it.
why are you making me feel bad about it?
I know.
But Ma,
He's such a
the
dud.
midterms.
Hurry up.
Remember
They just
Gwen?
pulled in. So dumb. You just got a Looney Tunes over.
Well, apparently he got back on Wednesday.
Kind of talk.
These are my children, Owen, Bowen, and Moen.
Hi, Owen. Hi.
I'm sorry it took so long. The traffic was
You were
terrible.
supposed to build that outside.
Oh my God, he forgot how to read.
Andrew made it.
That'll really fuck up his midterms.
I hate balloons.
Messed up midterm. Oh, that's all right, son. That doesn't matter. No, it's not all right.
I'm kind of waiting for these
In the
parents
end,
to yell
it
at them.
proved to not be all right.
No, my dear. He's just tired, that's all. He'll feel better after he eats dinner.
Now take that sign and burn it.
Trophies,
Oh, no.
trophies.
No! Oh no! You bastards! What did you do?
Don't worry, Sport. You did a nice job.
One of those is
Just
for
not
perfect
nice
attendance. You maniacs!
Oh boy,
Imagine
they
what
make
you could do
great
if you could
pianos.
drive- Imagine what you could do if you can drive this.
Out of gas again.
The new Yamaha Virago has a V-twin engine, monoshock suspension, shaft drive.
Your
Isn't it
valet
better to
would
watch somebody
love it.
walk it than it is to watch somebody ride it?
The way it should be, and the
I
opening
didn't
scene of The
know-
Equalizer.
That they had a jingle. I
I
didn't know that was a jingle. I didn't know they had one.
Yamaha.
Jimmy
Yamaha.
Rogers. Thank you.
You know, there's no ham in Yamaha.
Sorry, I'm just looking for ham.
Who's leaning on the whore out there?
Dad, I'm late and he's taking me to drive me to school.
Where do you keep your drugs?
I know where it is.
No, don't get up. Mom's bringing up breakfast.
How come?
You know, Mom.
Why do I have Portugal's flag as my bedspread?
Thanks.
Why did we move to the Pavlov district?
It's really nice having you home again.
I'm super
Mom's been
grateful
great.
that you messed up and now you're home.
Bye, dear.
I
This is
really,
Angel
really,
Dusted starring Gene
Ma, you
Stapleton.
don't have to do this.
I'm really hoping that they have a big group embrace freeze frame when they say it's as good as it gets.
4 weeks. And I want to make sure that you eat and rest well.
What about your job?
They can manage without me for a little while.
I got
I don't
fired
want you
for
taking
for
off
missing the
because
FHA
me-
meeting anyway.
I'm your mother, all right?
All right.
Besides, Dad said
Don't
it was
be
just for
looking at
fun
me.
anyway.
Relax.
After I missed FHA, they told me I was SOL.
And there's plenty to read here. And if you want anything else, just holler and rest.
I'd like a croquet mallet, Mother.
Hey, can you get me some PCP?
The last 2 years have been hard ones for American cotton growers.
Ah, the grapes of wrath. That'll calm me down.
Bet those grapes didn't have to deal with any trophies, let me tell you that.
Continental breakfast. It's a continental breakfast.
Meanwhile, in the Airbnb security footage you didn't wish you had.
I guess I'm the only one that watched Key and Peele.
I missed the one you're talking about.
It's fine.
You just wait, trophies. One of these days.
Coming for you.
All right, it's just you, me.
Turn around every now and then I get a
I
little
wonder
bit-
how this fits on Flavor Flav's chest through the whole concert.
So if I jam this into my heart, I'll be kind of like Iron Man?
Am I Ed Bradley?
Like Bo Derek. That's nice, I guess. Mother, we have swimming in PE. She came out of the water looking disgusting. What a doofus!
Swimming in PE, yeah, that is this. Oh, physical education.
Did you bring home your permission slip, Andrew? What? Take those things off at the table. Did you bring home
Kids
your
listen to
permission
music
slip?
on headphones. It'll be the death of communication. See?
Riverdale Zoo. We play Riverdale on Saturday.
Yeah, I got a great Saturday.
Riverdale?
Oh, you're not
Archie's gonna
playing
kick
full
your
grown.
ass.
Andrew, grow up. Brian is not nasty.
I want to go back to school.
I want very
Just give it
badly
some
to
time.
continue my
I wanna go back
education,
now.
mother.
I've got a lot of
School's out for summer, even though we're all wearing sweaters.
Many weeks. Maybe you better just sit out this quarter.
That's
Can we
how
get a
they
little-
do it now, Tucket.
quarter. You guys have already paid for it.
Can we get a little more reverb on this scene? It doesn't sound like they're eating in an auditorium enough.
Yeah, right. They're one step away from talking like Lou Gehrig.
He says the curriculum is good. So is the athletic department.
What are you talking about?
It's
We're
fine.
going to take you to a new school, son.
Live
One that has midterms every day.
I'm gonna quit Billings to go to some community college. I worked hard to get into that school. You guys
But this one has Chevy Chase in it for a while.
And I guess you worked hard to get out of the school, too.
for a few days.
I don't want to think about it.
If only drugs could help with me not thinking about things.
What do you do
stay
when
out
your
of it.
druggy son is mad?
I like how she's mad at the
They're
husband
breaking
for
into
not
the
being
hospital
involved, but then
Yeah.
she's also like, "Don't get involved."
All right, time for my fourth nightcap.
You working?
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Let me introduce you to another drug. It's called alcohol.
This one is socially acceptable.
All right.
I even got
easier
some of
to
those cool
hide.
round ice cubes.
All right. Let me show you the Draper method for employment.
Problem.
Yeah.
Cheers.
See what I mean?
A nice heavy pour of whiskey that cures all PCP desires.
Yeah, what's going on? You and Mom.
I don't know, son. I have no idea.
What do you mean?
I kind of lost track of my mother after she entered that
Well,
authorized personnel only
well,
area.
it's better if you're closer to home. We can spin iron, yeah?
And not on drugs. And
Um,
I don't know what else.
it'll work. Maybe we should just drink up, huh?
Here, have another.
Why do you have
the bottle.
I mean, I want to know.
Let's just slam a glass of whiskey.
Remember that family inherited addiction Derek was speaking of earlier?
I don't know what goes on at that college,
Is
but
that a big tape dispenser or what?
Who told you? That's a lie. Who told you?
well, it doesn't matter who told
Matters
you.
to me. Who told
Welcome
you?
to my blueprint room. Pick
Okay.
one.
Says you
Pick them
smoke.
all.
Okay, Dad. Wait a minute.
Wait, he's
Can I
he's
just
got a plan of how to storm the Capitol on that wall.
He smokes
Oh,
These
grass.
two
time for
are
another
both
one. It's
dressed from
been
the.
12 minutes.
Medical student
These two are
smokes
both
grass,
dressed from the Charles
and everybody
Grodin
does it.
fashion
It's no
plate
big
line.
deal. It's like
Right.
drinking when you were at state. The track
Haven't
team.
you heard of Eddie Bauer or
You took Angel.
Land's End?
It was Angel dust.
It was an accident.
It happened.
You took that crack.
It doesn't matter now.
You put yourself, your family,
Dad, I don't
hell.
care. Don't
Doesn't
you
matter how it
understand?
happened.
Okay, Dad, I promise you, okay? I was smoking, okay? I had this smoke. It was Shecky smoke, okay? And to relax, like now, philosophy was killing me. And then the cup moved. It just moved, and I didn't know
Have
who
you
moved.
heard of a little thing called CBD oil?
Easy, son.
But it was me.
No,
And
they're
I didn't
too
even
busy
know it.
acting.
And I tried to get away, but I couldn't.
I learned it from watching you.
I ran.
You got something on your teeth.
Don't cry, huh? Don't cry, okay?
God,
You
no.
look ugly when you cry. I hate
I
these
was
steps.
about
I'll
to-
skip all of them.
Gotta dance.
Son,
Don't
what about this
follow me.
hamburger?
I'm going to my warehouse to dance it out.
Whoa, he detected Bob pretty quick.
What happened?
I don't know.
Buildings does their house have?
Not nearly enough.
Owen?
Yeah, that's right. Being more clingy as a parent will help.
Okay, ROLAIDS. That spells PCP.
Maybe this Visine will get me high.
Dad, my boner won't go down.
You aren't taking your sister's birth control in there, are you?
Owen,
Not yet.
are you okay?
I'm taking
I'll be
a
okay
poop.
3 bottles from now.
Look, I'm just
Owen,
taking
please
all the
answer
drugs
me.
alphabetically, mother.
Oh man, they were so cool at closing that mirror thing for him to be a werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's fine.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Yeah. I just wanted to wash my face.
I'm
I
looking
just-
for him to change his ways.
I just have diarrhea. Yeah, that's it. Real bad diarrhea.
Owen,
Look,
I'm
Mom,
going
I
to
took the
store
dog's
now.
flea medicine. I'll be fine.
Also, remember that Preparation H commercial we saw earlier in our movie? Can you pick me some of that up on your way
Oh
home?
no, now he's huffing sports equipment.
Oh, I thought
Can't
he was
leave
trying to
these in the
wash
garage,
himself
they'll
like a
go flat.
dog.
Oh, and that's a pumpkin.
You can't cook. I'm going shopping. Why don't you come with me? We
I
can
already have my box of sports.
Come on, Mom. You've been
No
watching.
thanks. I don't want my mom to be my friend.
Right. Everything's under control now. Scout's on it.
I'm just gonna use this on the rest of the school.
I won't be long.
When Mom, when you get back, could you bring some PCP? Thanks.
Mom always said,
Da-da,
don't play ball in
da-da.
the house.
Yep. Da-da. Perfect attendance, my ass!
I mean, I get that. I like that he has the passion, but he doesn't have anybody to have sex with up there.
Oh, what does that sound mean? Oh,
Now-
I have to
alright,
take it off. Right.
How to eat the toaster pastries and mow down Vincent Vega in the bathroom.
At least it hasn't broken him of his love of tea.
Oh, at least he loves mushrooms.
Mug.
Can't believe I'm a Lacoste
This is the
wearing
closest
drug
this
user.
is the closest this guy's ever gonna get to a mugging in his life.
Boy,
Maybe
if
you
you ever
should try
accidentally,
herbal tea.
Oh wait, Derek, you were talking about his acting. Yeah, sorry.
if you ever accidentally smoke PCP, make sure not to do it around common household items that might give you a
If that
flashback.
wallpaper was in my bathroom, I'd want to take drugs too.
That's not fair. If you cross your eyes, you can see a unicorn.
They decorated their bathroom by just nailing a bunch of trivets up there.
Cowboy Check, how you doing? Yeah, well, I called the dorm.
Oh no, he's calling it the sports radio. The drugs are too much.
Hey,
Just
first
fine.
time, long time.
Yeah, hey, listen, Shek, let's go out and grab a couple of beers or something, okay? I'm all cooped up here. Yeah,
Oh, sir, this is a Wendy's.
kick back, you know.
I'm wearing an all blue outfit. Why?
Right then. Yeah, great, okay. Yeah, no, don't pick me up. I'll meet you. I'll meet you at Little Mike's at 11,
Got my
okay?
own pick me up.
Okay?
Ah.
Great. See ya.
That's how I feel after I get off the phone. Oh, thank God it's over.
Now I've got to find out where they're hiding all this St. John's wort I keep hearing about.
You know, if you really wanted to hang out and have a couple of beers, you would have texted.
Hey, I'm going drugs. I mean, out. I'm going out.
Not in that shirt, young man.
What shirt? He's like wearing a full Al Sharpton level jumpsuit.
I honestly thought it was a little sailor costume with
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sneaking out to play Anthony in a community production of Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
Tell the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Lord Forrest, we hope you liked our show.
And now I can drive to the other part of the house.
It's a good falsetto, Derek.
Thank you.
Is that my car or my son?
Good thing Maureen Stapleton has installed the tracking device.
Where you been, man?
All that bank experience has paid off.
What are you doing, man?
The Green Hornet is here and ready to party.
Hey, you okay?
Do you know
All right,
shirts were required?
Fine, everything's just fine.
Great.
You're in the wretched hive of scum and villainy from Hardware Wars.
Well, you know. Hey, listen.
Did you shut the car door?
Let's go. Oh, wait.
Let me ask you, why do they call you Tex?
Get some loot done.
I don't think they do. I think I decided he was called Tex, and it's actually Cowboy Chet.
Yeah, something to get me there. What do you
His
got?
name is
I hate
Cowboy
that I know.
Chet?
Got anything?
Cowboy Chet. C-H-E-T, like
So-
Chet Baker.
So he has the stripper outfit, but his buddy has a stripper name.
Exactly.
Man, that bass player is really holding
Look, man,
court
you're
in there.
already wasted, okay? I'm not wasted. I didn't take anything.
I'm just feeling yelly.
I gotta go back to the car. I'll take you home.
I just really need to go to pee-pee.
I just really need to go pee-pee.
Just give me a joint, okay? Just don't get crazy with me, okay? Not crazy. Take it easy, man, okay? Look, I'm sorry, all right? Wrong word, okay? Look, I'll give you a joint, okay?
Kiss.
Look, here's the joint. Smoke it later, okay? For later.
Honestly, though, I think he would calm down if he started having a little bit of sex.
Right.
I'm not saying
Yes,
that's
Brian.
the answer to everything, but it's technically a stress reliever.
Yes, Brian and Nick, Cowboy Chet is playing both parts from Midnight Cowboy at once.
They're boxy, but good.
On the street where you live.
All right, now let's go tell your mom how you're not crazy.
Or that you snuck out. Or that you're smashed.
Mom was waiting up.
Or that you're high.
I'm dead.
What else are we not telling her?
Also, that little bit detail about how we haven't seen the younger son since they were at the psych ward.
Okay, wouldn't let him in, so he ran off.
What's he on? Dad, I don't know. Dad, I promise. It was nothing bad. I didn't do anything, Dad. I promise.
That's what I do when I see my parents. I just push them.
It's another Thanksgiving at the Crispin Glover house.
I'm a little sailor boy.
I'm strong, Dad. I'm strong. What's my
Poor
kung fu,
friend
Dad?
was having a nice night.
I need some Pepto-Bismol.
Like that sinks like an average barrel at the TSA at the airport.
These kinds of movies also make it seem like people just always kept like horrible medications in their medicine cabinet, when mostly it was like Tylenol, allergy medication, eye drop.
Do people actually wear these like pajama and then bathrobe over it combo?
Wait a minute. Well, hold on, Mike. We're watching Wasp Parkour here. Hold on.
Oh, there's the little boys' room. I don't know why I paused.
They're clearly rich. They could have afforded to buy him a real bed.
That hit me in my groin.
Ironically, he's running and jumping so fast, I think someone should award him something.
Catch him! Catch him!
Gotta catch them all.
Oh, take him out with the phone. He's freaking out like a Star Trek character.
Whoa, nice tackle, Dad.
I was beginning to think Father was useless.
God, stop it!
Stop with these deleted scenes from Hereditary.
I mean, I wouldn't yell at him to stop. It worked. I myself was hoping for one of those dramatic slap, 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 but I'll settle for a punch.
And that's for not eating my hamburger, son. You should get the knuckle sandwich instead.
Jerry Lewis sings the 7-Eleven coffee song. I brew the coffee constantly. I fresher than
Whoa, Derek, you magnificent bastard!
Derek went through and left the gems in.
Yeah.
I brew fresh coffee night and day at 7-Eleven. It's the only way.
I've changed my name now.
So big.
I feel like shoving a cowboy and running around my apartment, dude. You're amazing.
Oh, and now I've changed my name. It's Dunkachino.
Come on, touch it.
Oh, come on. John Lovitz can't be married to all these people.
Touch it.
Soft. They all look like Princess
Introducing
Stephanie.
Adorn Soft Hold, a new hairspray that holds your hair softly and leaves it feeling so touchable.
Filmed in Matt Lauer vision.
Adorn Soft Hold.
The higher the hair, the closer to God.
You know how women are always inviting you to grope their hair?
Oh, Senator.
Pops, a special report this week at 5.
Tonight on Cop Rock.
Angel Dusted.
I'm so glad
continues,
people know
starring
about
Gene
Cop Rock
Stapleton,
again.
John Putch, and
Let's be careful out there.
Yes, next on Hill Street Booze, yeah.
Welcome back.
To that same old place you had laughing gas about.
He's home a week and he
I
flips.
wish this movie was about that lady.
She
seems
like
fun.
Wait
has
for
a-
it. Wait
a
for it.
great life.
Because
She
of,
was the mastermind behind the whole drug empire.
Well, you didn't see what kind of shape he was in. If I hadn't stopped him, I don't
She
know.
was pretty good. I mean, he leaped over that banister and everything.
And if my wife hadn't stopped me, he'd be dead.
worse.
Actually, you know what?
My
If this
son
movie was
stumbles
made
home at
today,
1 in
that
the
little
morning,
old lady
all
would
drugged
be
up,
behind everything.
And you're telling me I don't have the right to be angry?
Maybe you
I don't know. Is that your angry face?
I don't think
That's
Very surprised.
But see, Doc, here's my problem.
Full a week ago when Owen came home. Now it's empty.
I didn't prescribe this.
It's almost like someone was
an old
taking their
prescription
pills.
of Michael's.
I think I took 2 of them.
It was in the medicine cabinet. Owen must have just taken them.
Our Valium is a
Wait, do
sedative.
they have
that
codeine in
wouldn't
them?
trigger this
Katie
kind
may
of
have gotten
behavior.
into them.
And our tests indicate there's no traceable drug in his bloodstream.
I don't care about your tests.
So he can
Now I
ride the
know
Tour de
Mike's never
France.
inviting me over.
I'm not trying to take the blame off PCP.
You can
He's
have the
created a
codeine,
powerful
you just have to
emotional
ask
shakeup, you know.
first.
The drug sometimes can bring up problems that have been sublimated for a long time.
No.
Only seen him sick. Where are his parents?
Has her hair moved this entire film?
He needs to use a thorn.
No,
Had a problem.
no. I've seen still photos of atomic mushroom clouds that have more movement.
I need
Well,
time.
if you'd like to find out if her hair can move,
How
go ahead and
much
touch
time?
it. She's inviting you to
Well,
touch her
I've
hair.
got tranquilizers. And he's in
He's acting like
I'll set up
if
therapy.
you say too much time, I'm not going to let my son spend any time with
Well,
you.
I can tell you that right now. A lot is up to Owen.
Oh no. Well, we're doomed then.
You mean he has to want treatment? I don't understand.
Look at me. I'm Jeremy Piven.
Last week.
3 packs does not a week make. Disgusting habit. Everybody smokes here.
You used to smoke, Dad.
Gets in the
when they
way.
told you it was good for you.
I'm not in training.
I think he is in training to be a slacker.
Mark is driving down for the weekend.
He's
I'm going to cook a
taking the
nice
Rush
big
Limbaugh
roast
crash
for
course.
everybody, the whole family. Won't that be nice? You think you'll feel well enough to come home?
I doubt it. Well, when then?
He's a drug addict.
You
He
tell
smokes
me
cigars,
when you
and
think
he's
you'll
an
be well
asshole.
enough. Depends on my therapy. The doctor says you're not even trying. He sees you 3 times a week and you just sit there. You won't even talk to him.
Wait, aren't you in a ward where he can visit him every day?
Dad, they don't give trophies for therapy. Sorry.
Look, the doctor will only
Because if
see you
they
when I
did,
smoke a
I'd
pack of
wreck it
cigars.
so bad.
Let's do,
Peekaboo, it's me.
let's do my
Oh,
soupy
Larry.
sales bit.
That's very creative.
It's pretty cool that a psych ward has its own laugh-in window. Guess what, Dad? That was me in the window.
They said I could go home when I learn how to make donuts out of it.
Do you have any idea how much all this is costing us?
Michael,
You're sitting up here like it's the rest of your life.
Well, now this ashtray, it's going to be $1,050.
I don't know. Did you ever think about not having so many children or not such a gigantic house?
Or maybe keeping the trophies in a secured location.
Or maybe keeping your medications in a secure location.
Your son, and he's sick.
Or maybe spending more time with that exercise bike you've been neglecting.
I feel like she keeps having to remind him that it's his son, as though like
Dad.
he materialized.
It's the mother's prerogative, Katie. If not, there'd be a one meeting where he'd go, "Oh, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon." Damn.
This is really turning into a sitcom in terms of tone.
Yeah.
I'm smoking a cigar has completely shifted how I feel about this movie.
If I thought it was small,
I'd be so wishing for the Connors to bust through the door like Kool-Aid Man.
These people go through more banners than the Blues.
I can handle it.
Take a look at Banner, Michael.
Look at Banner, Michael.
That wasn't me. That was Owen. I was trying to.
Speech.
Ran out of potatoes, and you sent Dad me out for a rescue mission. I ended up coming home with 3 buckets.
Meanwhile, in a cutscene from The Ref.
Maybe. Okay, I'm just going with what Billy just posted. Maybe the oldest son got a girl pregnant, and then it was him, the Owen boy, who was born, and the mother ran off. So they've raised him as their child this whole time, and that's why he has issues, because he knows he isn't really part of the family, that his brother is his father.
I know things are tough right now.
Yeah, that would be a better movie.
You come home for a weekend and suddenly you're
But
part of the family.
instead, we're getting wasps and suits eating pudding.
You don't live here anymore, okay? And you don't know what's going on, so why don't you just butt out?
Why don't you just shut up, you dollar store Henry Winkler?
He's my brother.
Oh God, this is getting more Bluthian by the minute.
I was gonna go.
Are they gonna get like
American Psycho?
Patrick Bateman,
Christian Bale.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd long for some Huey Lewis instead of Jerry Lewis.
I'm trying to keep this family together, and I'm not getting any support.
Not from the China, not from nothing.
He doesn't want to get them.
Yeah, I know that. And I talked to a couple of my professors at school.
I don't want you talking about this at
Are
school.
you still in school?
Yeah, but we're not the only family to go through a thing like
I'm
this.
Kevin Nealon, Mom.
I'm a woman. I'm a doctor, not a
Look, Owen is
brother.
not reality right now. And you're not helping him if you don't deal with it either.
What am I supposed to do?
All right, I'll admit it. You're David Brenner's illegitimate son.
What do I do?
I got the name of somebody who works at a drug rehabilitation center.
Wait,
Where
is he now?
It's called.
It's a really good psychiatrist.
Forget it, Mark. I've been dealing with psychiatrists.
It's Dr. Kevin Workin.
Owen's in a large hospital. Now, those wards are packed.
She say
It's got its own large sign saying hospital and everything.
To let me down.
So I'd rather gamble with my son's life.
I'm tired, Mark. My shoulders are not as broad as this family thinks.
I'm not really from Chicago.
These are pads.
And Owen can't.
It's a trick I learned from B.
You
Arthur.
owe it to him to at least check this out.
You owe it to Owen.
Unless you want to let him die. That's your other choice.
Owned, Ma.
Fine, we'll give these Heaven's Gate guys a look. Meanwhile, in the Brady house on steroids.
Welcome to Hank Williams Recovery Center.
Stop playing that music from the Evel Knievel movie starring George Hamilton.
Hi.
Amy Irving!
You look a little lost. Can I help?
I'm looking for Dr. Gideon.
Oh, well, are you Mrs. Eaton?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Joan Gideon. I'm Dr. Gideon.
A lady doctor?
No.
Shouldn't you be called a doctorette or something?
Would you like to take a walk?
Thank you.
Or a nursinatrix?
I can't rehabilitate this boy. He's my son.
Would I be offering my handshakes from shoulder level?
It certainly doesn't look like a hospital.
Yeah, I know. Hospitals are usually pretty sterile. They heal the sick, but they never prepare them for the real.
That's why we keep the dungeon in the basement.
Don't get me wrong, Mrs. Eaton. I'm not knocking the large hospitals. They're very important when a patient is violent, like your son was.
They have a lot of room to
This is
like
just
wreck things.
alternative to the treatment he's getting now.
Well, what kind of alternative?
Why are we walking to a different hospital?
We have less patients here, so the staff can relate better on a one-to-one basis. We have individual
Join me
therapy
at my
every
purple
day, and
picnic table.
there's a big emphasis in
Want to smoke?
It's always nice when you make the guest
Well, the
stand.
patients here are young, and young people share common problems.
I don't think my son.
Getting out of Vietnam mostly.
He says he doesn't take drugs, and I believe him. He's always.
You're an idiot.
Where have
You're
you
a
been in the last 7 weeks, lady?
Well, it's not the kind of thing you can admit to a parent. Many times you can't even admit it to yourself.
You're wrong.
I want to help my son, but I don't know if I want him to be with a bunch of drug addicts.
Look, I'm not going to try to sell you.
Hey, you could stand 12 years. You could stand 12 years with Sally Struthers. Spending a week with him would be no problem.
But if your son has a drug problem, it's really important to catch it now.
Okay, see, what our plan is you got to dress up like a big capsule and scare him.
When would you start to work with him?
Right away.
Oh, once the cops catch him, yeah.
Is Stapleton's go-to just don't look at the person I'm acting with?
Yes. I'll call City General and make all the arrangements.
Thank you.
Mrs. Eaton.
Thank you, Dr. Rosanna Dana.
What I'm going to do for your son is take him off the tranquilizers he's been on in the hospital. His behavior may change. Things could get tough.
Things are tough already. You go ahead and make the arrangements.
Things are tough all over.
As the tough, I'm gonna get going.
Don't worry, kid. You have a potato chip.
I don't want those flat chips.
Those aren't even lets.
Oh, would you be wanting some of the roughest potato chips?
It's got the Irish in it.
Leave it.
For a lot of people,
The
it's
new chief is really hard to deal with.
because Ruffles taste better than regularly made flat chips.
Look, he's got some,
He sure
some
likes these
wild
Ruffles.
theories on law
It's the third time
enforcement,
this
but
week
let's hear
he's
him
been
out.
lost. For a lot of people, it's Ruffles or nothing.
ACAB, all cops are boys.
Better one, Derek. Nice one.
Following these messages.
Tuesday, there's great comedy on NBC. First on Lobo.
Wait for me, honey.
The sheriff and Hildy pose as man and wife to expose a crooked sex clinic. Next, Grant puts BJ's ladies behind bars, and their only way out is the wildest football game since the longest yard.
Oh, look, man, you might grow up.
Watch February's finest on NBC.
Wait, tell us about Flamingo Road,
How much
Casey.
longer are we going to have good weather? Jack will tell us at 11.
Oh, good weather
That's
tomorrow.
Sajak.
In
Our
1982.
advertising the advertising was deceptive. There was no BJ at the sex clinic.
Next on Lobo, the main man gets his bike stolen again.
It ain't Lobo unless someone's bounty hunting someone else.
What if this is a drug clinic masquerading as a sex clinic?
Bum, bum, bum.
A lot
In
more
Hi,
Spanish,
Boom Mike.
hospital.
In Spanish, they call that show Los Lobos.
Hello, Dr. Gideon.
No problem. Just giving him the grand tour.
Right.
Owen? See you around later. Thanks. Ms. Eaton?
Thank you, Jimmy.
Sure. John?
Okay, your hallucinating baby will be on this ceiling right here.
It's Joan, okay?
Joan
Hi.
and Jimmy.
Jingleheimer Schlitz will be coming up presently.
Go downstairs and get a cup of coffee or something?
At least I hope the Schlitz will.
No, thank you. I have to get back to work.
Work?
Tomorrow, okay?
Oh yeah, those eggs. I forgot.
That meeting that you have.
Well, what do you think, Owen?
She's really kept the FHA waiting.
After you unpack, you want to go downstairs to my office and talk?
Speaking of packing,
Feel like talking?
Guess I don't have a choice, do I?
Well, diplomatic negotiations won't proceed otherwise, so no.
Then I choose no.
Well, Ted McGinley has chosen poorly.
Didn't see that coming. Really would have thought he said yes the way he was acting.
I guess this doctor's license was no damn good.
Well, if you do want to come down, Angelina Jolie's going to threaten to stab herself in the neck.
Oh, in other words, every Wednesday?
Right.
I think the brown part goes in your mouth.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was trying to figure out if the whole cigarette was brown. Like,
what are you
he was at the very end of it.
Somebody slipped me PCP. Oh yeah, what did they do? Slip it in your milk?
Come on, Manny, give the kid a break.
Hey, what time do we get medication?
Medication?
I don't know where you've been, boy.
Mario
We don't get nothing around
Lopez.
here.
What?
You think this is some kind of party?
We're drying up, not shooting up.
Oh,
Dig
this
it?
isn't a methadone clinic?
You mean you guys don't get anything?
Because I'm seeing a lot of methadone acting.
Not even aspirin.
It's nothing but cold turkey around here.
But you get to do all sorts of things to said turkey, though, so
Hi.
that's all right.
Come on in.
Why'd you take me off medication?
Why don't you sit down, Owen, okay?
What, are you some kind of anti-doctor?
I don't know why you took me off medication.
You don't need it.
The last time they took me off, I had a relapse.
You want to be on medication the rest of your
Because
life?
I chose to have one and go get into the cabinet and get more.
I thought you doctors are supposed to take 2 medications that cancel each other out.
I want to know why you took it. Are you scared of losing control?
Do my parents know you took me off medication?
You want to know?
Also, there's a turtle in the desert. It's on its back. But you're not helping. You're not helping.
I'll call them. You can tell them you need the drugs.
Hello, drugs. Drug police.
Let's not be hasty.
What am I doing here with a bunch of druggies?
Look, no labels, okay?
One of us. One of us.
I don't have any problems.
Gabba.
I just
Gabapentin, gabapentin.
That was a couple of months ago. What's been going on since then?
Midterms,
Your
mostly.
business.
Owen, I'll work with you. Together we'll
Also,
figure
it was
out
my
what's been
birthday.
going on. But no medication.
I think.
No.
Owen,
What
wait
is
a
he
minute.
holding in his mouth?
If I get sick again, it's your fault.
I think most of his
mine,
lip.
yours.
Okay, bye.
Oh, he's doing the gotta poop walk to get away from her.
Hey guys, listen to this BS. There's no medication.
Oh, Mike.
I got this whiplash, and what are they gonna do with it?
He had that Proto Avengers poster up on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, Ma! Ma!
You dropped me off yesterday. What are you doing here?
Just again.
Hells.
Owen,
That purse better be having some medication in it.
I don't want to see you. Just leave me alone.
I've got to go to dance class.
Just get out of here. I don't want you here. Get out.
Owen, what's wrong?
Oh, what's up? Tell her to leave me alone. All right.
My chin will protect
Tell her
you.
nice. She'll hear you. She won't
Look-
listen to me. She
Look,
never.
Ma,
listens to me.
Carl over here is my new family.
I'm sorry, Miss Z. Maybe you could come back later.
What is this Bonanza Extra telling me?
I don't want you back.
I don't want you back for good.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. No more.
What'd you say?
No more?
Come back, you hear?
No
Don't
more.
ever. I don't want to see you again.
He's gonna
Leave.
hop in. He's
You
gonna
think
hop
I
in a
like
cab
it in
and
here?
follow her just to remind her when she
You
gets
put
home.
me in here. Go home. Go home. Tell Dad I said hi. Leave. I hate it. I hate you. Leave.
Watch as he turns into liquid metal and starts chasing her.
Owen is angry right now, but you're just going to have to let him go through this. You didn't hear the way he screamed at me. He told me to get out. He said it was
He's over there at the window doing it right now.
my fault, too.
And this is moving our house.
He's going to blame it on anybody he can.
This is everybody's
Fire's a
fault
little
but
bit out of
mine.
control.
can't protect him anymore. No, you took his medication away.
Gosh, you're right.
Tranquilizers are drugs. And your son's been
Just
on.
ask Keith Moon.
Now, when he was violent, he had to be sedated. But when he came home, he should have
Just listen to the Ramones song.
It fell apart.
Right. And the first thing he did was to reach for Valley. Now, somebody doesn't do that unless they have a real good idea how that drug's going to help them.
Are you suggesting that our son is a drug addict?
No.
No, he's a Freemason. What do you think he is?
I'm talking about an emotion, the drug dependence.
No,
I don't
he's a
care what
Scientologist.
you're doing. It's a
Which is
good
basically the
boy.
same thing.
Oh, thank God, a Scientologist. Oh, all right. Got me worried there for a second.
That, Mrs. Eaton. Drug abuse hits a lot of good families.
Really?
I'm only asking you to deal with this, that's all.
This whitewashed version of
He
drug
is not
addiction is
dealing with it.
bullshit.
Now than he ever.
I'm not saying that this family is uptight,
All right.
but they have not consumed a single bit of food this entire movie.
Let me
I'm not saying this family is uptight, but they've all made 4 diamonds each.
It's okay, I can set up sections for the whole family.
What?
You're going to have to sit down and talk about why this happened.
He's addict-jacent.
No.
No.
This family has been through enough.
Mrs. Eaton, you've got to trust me.
We've been through 7 weeks of one thing.
The last 9 weeks, and all I can see is that my son
Think
is.
about it this way, Katie. 2.5 weeks left. Then they'll have food, if you know what I mean.
How many weeks equals 2 hours?
Family falls apart. You have nothing to lose, but we have everything.
You are tearing all of the family apart.
By having my family go through
My
what
Gene Stapleton.
My this-sized family.
Look, I'm Mackenzie Phillips. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Things are so good right now. I don't want to screw that up.
So, want a drink, doctor?
For the past couple of months. Now you're asking to go through more.
And I'm trying to have an affair this entire time.
Owen needs everybody right now, not just his mother.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I'll try to find someone.
Well, tell his
That's
mother to
right.
stop waving me off.
Listen, lady, I'm not even sure I was there on the night of conception. So,
The best
I mean,
thing
I'll
I ever
check
did
my-
for my
I
son
mean,
was
look.
punch him until he was unconscious.
Right. I mean, look, I'll
I'd
check
do
my-
it again.
I was there when it happened.
No, I understand.
He walks like Steve
I
Urkel.
understand completely. And that's a big thing.
Okay.
Read that. Can't you see we're talking?
Talking here.
Read that.
I'm talking here.
That later, okay?
Should I tell him now that I don't know how to read?
You're just encouraging this behavior.
What is this?
So
Mad
finally they revealed that the teapot was yellow. Thank goodness. Good job, Kubrick.
Names as Angel Dust, Hog, Peace Pill.
Keep going.
Problem with PCP.
Wikipedia.com//
occur with or without further use of the drug.
See, I told you there was nothing wrong with me. They took me off medication. I went home and I had a flashback.
That
See,
sounds
this book
pretty good
proves
to me.
I'm
I'd buy
fine.
that.
Good.
Look, check the back of the electric Kool-Aid acid test. It says I'm fine.
Living an awful experience, seeing a horror movie in your head and you can't get away from it. But a flashback doesn't
Yeah,
last.
especially if it's The Exorcist 2.
So, when did it hit you? First day you came home? Second? When?
Doesn't matter. I had
Isn't it great when the episode merges to the coffee commercial
I'll help you.
seamlessly?
I don't need your help.
What was that
All right,
waiter's
take
name?
about 20 minutes to pack and be home by lunch.
What are you talking about?
You've been sitting
Well,
around for a whole week and you won't even talk to anybody. Now, if you don't need help, what are you doing here?
My mother put me here.
Well, you can go home anytime you want.
But you can never leave.
No tricks. We don't have gates here. You know the way
You can
home?
go home, but you can't stay here. I mean,
How can I be sure I won't have another flashback?
You can't be sure.
You're a doctor. You're supposed to be treating me.
You're supposed to be the flashback experts.
Flashbacks
you're
go
supposed to
away.
be treating me, and I don't expect to have to do any of the work.
No, wait. No, wait. The narrator from the Wonder Years.
Start
is the-
talking with your family.
No, I don't want to see them.
All right.
All right, I'll blind you.
Lab sessions. I want you to start going.
With a bunch of druggies.
Look, you either get out or you start
You are
working with
not
me.
in a position to judge,
Now it's up
dude.
to you.
We're a spoiled little rich boy. Or like spoiled little bitch boy.
My folks are telling me how much they trust me.
Get his ass,
But then they
Katie.
treat me like I'm about 2.5.
Mears Porgan all over again.
Who can talk to them? They're too busy yelling.
I think the problems all started when I played Cindy Brady.
Right. These are all the failed child actors.
Join us.
Now their leader, Danny Bonaducci.
You've been a real pain ever since you got here.
I don't belong here. I'm not a druggie.
Oh, yeah? And what about the PCP?
I told
That's a
you
really
that was
shitty
an
attitude for a
accident.
sweat hog.
What kind of an accident, Owen?
It was in some grass I smoked.
Oh, look out. This Pat Boone's got soiled shoes.
I'm sorry.
Johnny Osmond.
So I smoked grass. Everybody does it. Big deal.
Well, not from the lawn.
Look, man.
It ain't like you can label this stuff, you know. This one's cool and this one's not.
Actually, yes, that's how labels work.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes at finals you got to stay up late and study, okay?
Fast
So somebody
forward
has some pills.
30 years.
I don't do it because I like it.
40 years.
Yeah, we know.
I forgot what year it was.
Don't you love the support group that got evicted from their building?
Cut it. Sometimes I can't.
It's a nice day outside.
Something to keep me going.
That explains why all the furniture that's not belonging outside is outside, yes.
So this is really a sequel to Rent.
We're not going to pay no rent.
You know, I can handle it. Maybe not dust, but I can handle
Look
it.
at this. This is my handling face. I'm going full Ryan O'Neal on this.
Clearly, I am a well-adjusted human.
I hate all you Illinois junkie bastards.
He always looks like he's about to like throw a fit.
I'll tell you what. I was just about to say we were really needing some Gene Stapleton making a horrified face. The movie was starting to drag.
What were you doing with my sewing kit?
Friday's off early. That was Dr. Gideon.
Those
She
are
says that
my
Owen's in,
buttons.
some rap sessions now and is beginning to open up. She wants us to start meeting once a week on Fridays, the whole
He
family.
wants us to start on 1st and 2nd Corinthians.
Into this.
Fridays don't work for me. I already told you.
Why are you
I got
fighting me on
D&D
this?
Fridays.
You haven't done a thing for Owen for 2 months. Why are you
I got
stepping
down in front on Friday nights.
At 8 p.m., 7 Central. And Mountain.
The doctor is asking me to spend 1 hour a week to sit down and just try to talk to him. I'm his father. I've got to give it a chance.
You don't.
I've never tried talking to my son before.
What do I do? Is it like counting down from 3,600?
You've been pushing
Then
me.
when I get to 0, I can leave?
It's not 2 months, Michael. It's 24 years.
Don't you dare bless him with Alan Alda. Alan Alda is a gem. And my childhood crush.
Bones. Something is wrong. Mommy will fix it. And now I have a son.
Can I start trying to talk to my son?
Things.
Well, that's not your fault.
That's my attempt at an Alan Alda.
He didn't kick you
I
out of it.
appreciated it. It wasn't bad.
Couldn't we get
It wasn't good.
I didn't say it.
Just insert the words "this damn and war" in a sequence, and you'll be all right.
Now you want me to find out that maybe I did too much, or maybe I did it wrong.
Yeah. Sell it, Gene.
You have nothing to lose, Michael. It's my whole life.
You've never actually
And
met your
I won't
son.
see it fall apart in some doctor's office.
By the way, wasn't Helen Hunt part of our family? Oh no, touching each other. That's going to need some more therapy.
Gotta earn that Emmy. Yeah.
Millions of women have the problem. What can help? Haven't you heard? For feminine irritation, there's new Massengill medicated disposable douche. Hey,
But enough about Jerry Lewis.
it's
I
the
think
first
most douches
disposable
are kind of
effective
disposable, don't
medicine
you?
for temporary relief of minor feminine itching and
Use
irritation.
it right.
Oh, yeah.
Sanitary too.
That looks like something you should be putting into your body.
Massengill is a name you can
Yeah, let's
trust.
just squeeze
For
some
temporary
iodine in
relief
there.
of minor feminine itching and irritation, new Massengill medicated disposable douche.
It's Stapleton strength.
Don't do that and don't do douche.
Escape-proof prison to reunite a father and son.
I must find him. I must.
Then Melissa
Oh, no,
Michaels
they
and
tried
O.J.
tweaking
Simpson
into a
together
human.
again in
Oh,
Golden.
whoa. Wait a minute. Space O.J. Simpson?
Right. If he doesn't, he could lose Goldie. A world premiere.
Oh, no.
If the boxing glove doesn't fit.
Wait, was he Goldie or the boxer? I wasn't.
Ask Ron Gold. Never mind.
How's it going?
My shirt turned green.
I hear you're a big hit at the rap sessions.
Yes, my flow is most excellent. Most deaf, as it were.
Just for kicks.
I said, all I did was I went to the meeting and I said a hip, a hop, a hippie to the hip, hip, hop, don't stop, the rocket to the bang, bang, boogie, to up, jump, the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, the beat.
Family therapy sessions.
And I guess they just liked it.
Think you'd like to sit in on that? You've been through a pretty hairy time, Owen. It's okay to be scared. But sometimes the scary things up here aren't as scary as you think they are.
I'm a little tired. I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, that sounds... I could go for a nap.
All right.
I could go for a nap.
Mind if I join you?
It's almost 10.
We're all like, let's take a nap.
Owen, what's this?
It's a television TV.
These figures represent anything?
Wait a minute. That's the Devil's Tower where the aliens showed up from Close Encounters.
I'm a drug addict. I don't
You
remember.
ever read Lord of the Rings?
Well, you know, every piece of artwork usually has a story behind it.
All you have to do is like
Not really.
put Todd
There's some that
McFarlane's
don't.
stamp on this, and you can sell it for $150 to some loser.
It's nice that they have posters of drug-free role models like Fleetwood Mac and Jimi Hendrix.
Wow. No, Derek, those are the former residents of this place.
I want to see Mark.
You know, Mom's really upset that you can't see.
What's Dad say?
Hey, you want to see some more outdoor furniture? We all do.
You remember that tree we had in the backyard? I fell and broke my arm. Remember that?
Yeah. Mom had a fit and she had Dad cut it down.
Yeah. I
Then
broke.
they hung that guy from it.
Yelled at me.
I didn't know you were hurt and we weren't allowed to be up there.
Yeah, Mom always said we'd fall down and
Oh, and
break
you're
our
a
necks,
disposable
crack our heads
douche.
open.
Good old that's right.
Yeah. You know, I was always afraid of that tree, but you love to climb it, and I
That's from Poltergeist.
Hey, blame it on me. What? I'm breaking your arm.
I didn't break my arm this time, Mark. I cracked my head.
What's wrong with you?
I broke my mental arm.
Hey, Owen, how come I'm the guy who always has to fall? You did drugs before. You came out fine.
No. Take a good look, man.
True, I'm just telling you. Well, don't tell me anything then. I know I messed up. I don't need to hear it from you. Hey, Owen, ease
I
up.
Got an even stronger Alan. The brother here has an even stronger Alan Alda vibe.
All of you are disparaging Alan Alda, and I don't appreciate it.
Look, the corduroy jacket is
can't keep up
very
anymore.
Alan Alda.
No.
No?
No.
You're thinking that this is the wrong version of MASH. He's either Donald Sutherland or Elliot Gould.
Right. You're right. Total Goulding. He's totally Goulding it up. Dear Penthouse, you won't believe what happened to me.
What's up?
It's not
I
an
made this.
It's a smokeless ashtray.
It's me.
Don't ask me what substance I used to make it.
That's me.
It's made of onyx.
I'm giving you me.
I'm going to need a little more explanation here, Owen.
Can I show this to your family tomorrow?
That would be fine, Dr. Gelfling.
I already showed them.
Don't you
they
dare.
didn't
I'll
like
be
it.
arrested.
Can someone explain why the collection of butt plugs is him?
Even I can't explain this.
We were all thinking that.
Where am I?
I love having the
So
bed to
Gene
myself.
Stapleton sleeps under the bed?
Hey, honey, you left Vaseline smeared all over the window again.
She's leaving.
She's gone. Oh, why? I pay the devil to her places. She's gone.
They really missed the scene where he's banging on the car window going, sure, go back to the hospital. Go back. Just go back.
I
don't want you here.
In her big red Buick.
This is soggy. There's too much milk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, just eat it, son.
You're old enough to learn how to put together your own breakfast cereal. I can't help you.
Oh, your cereal's soggy? I'm sorry. Your brother's in rehab.
And your mother left me.
Is Mom going
severely
to Sheila today?
I'm not sure.
When is she coming home?
I don't know.
Thank you for letting us be in the movie again.
Oh, there's his Grammy behind him.
I wish I had some answers for you guys, but I don't.
Two things run in this family: addiction and cardigans.
I hate to be inhabiting the spirit of both Hawkeye Pierce and BJ Honeycutt in the same body.
To be fair, they have a great taste in sweaters and knitwear.
No,
I'm not
Nick,
mad about
that joke. That joke speaks to my heart.
Yes, this should be sponsored by Screamin' J Crew.
I used to go to school here.
Oh, good. It's like the ending of The Third Man for this movie.
How come you left? I met
Clear the way. The Muppets are coming through on a tandem bike.
Hey, listen, how's it going?
He has legs for days, doesn't he?
I want to talk about the drugs.
Where are they?
The drugs. What did you and Owen take?
Drugs!
We didn't do any drugs that night.
Well, you've
I'm too
done
pretty
them
to do
before.
Look at my eyelashes.
Why? Why did Owen get started on drugs?
Hey, look, if you're blaming this on me, you got the wrong guy.
Well, you're his friend. Drugs are in.
Blame the guy who looks like Zach Galifianakis. It's
You're his
always
mother.
going to be his fault.
Drugs from me?
He got them from anyone he could. He did it because he wanted to do it, Mrs. Eaton.
Yeah, he got it from his science professor.
Why? Owen,
Why does my scarf reach the ground?
he
Why?
suggested everything.
She's going to be the next doctor.
It's like he doesn't want to let it.
Great. Would watch.
Hey, listen. Do you know that he panicked about getting a C in philosophy?
Is that
No,
Bobby Brady all grown up?
He didn't
I
mention
thought there was a P and an S in philosophy, but I...
That he never brought home anything lower than a B. He just doesn't want to let you guys down.
Wait a minute. P and C are lower than a B.
And he brought two P's home.
Do all
And no
psychiatrists?
pod.
Well, why did
Do
he
all
come to us and
psychiatrists
say
have
he was
S in them?
scared?
Mrs. Eaton, you're asking the wrong kid.
I can't believe that I have to do the parenting for you.
Ask that Owlsley kid by the stands.
Hi. How you doing? Hi.
Hello.
I usually I'm spend less than 45 feet to greet somebody, but all right.
Whatever.
That's great.
Are we not going to address the guy running through frame?
Oh,
I
no, Bowen does. He's been nervous about this all day.
Sasquatch.
Would you take off those
Mother
goddamn
Earthling.
headphones?
yeah, are they the only family that comes to visit?
That's a fair question.
How'd she get there and they didn't see her?
I came up the back way.
That's
There you go.
I cut my way in and
He'll
broke
be
through the
fine.
security system.
He always do
I
fine.
slit the security guard's throat and rappelled through the roof.
That's not true.
Did you ever see that first Mission Impossible movie? I did that.
So, you want some drugs, son?
When you become a parent,
Oh,
Oh no, I'm a parent now too. Oh no!
you want
When
everything.
you become a
for
parent,
your
everything
kids.
you say is much more obvious.
You want them to have all the things that you always wanted.
drugs, and drugs.
Rock music,
Which you
fun.
wanted to do, but you never did.
I'm saying you ruined everything.
You just get caught up in that. What I'm trying to say is, I guess that's what happened.
We're disowning you.
Father,
We couldn't practice on our other children, so we chose you.
But we never asked you what you wanted.
I wanted to be Helen Hunt.
So I'm asking you now.
I'm just a mother standing in front of her son.
You had me at I have the PCP.
I gotta do that for myself first. Nobody else.
Raise your hand if you're crying.
But I sure could use some help right now.
I need somebody. Not just anybody.
These shirts have
Somebody
all these. These shirts have these buttons on them.
Sorry, hold on. Excuse me, Jerry, can you knock off with the clarinet for 5 minutes?
Music is his anti-drug.
Found your brother.
We didn't know you were in rehab too.
Let's all have a good laugh at the fact that lady was posing to be a doctor.
I'm ready to pose for the brawny paper towel ad.
I shake hands with you, Father, because I refuse to hug. I'm a man now.
Look, he said.
Now, how does a door operate again? I forgot.
He'll be fine, just as long as he never sees another trophy or mug in his life.
Or tea.
Look, I said hello to him. It's progress.
You're really hitting it hard with that orchestra.
They're gonna close the door and go.
I can't believe I have to touch you.
They're gonna close the door and then his kid's gonna say, "Don't worry, Ma, I'm driving." What do you think, lobby of the Psychiatry Institute?
We made it!
Angel dusted.
Tomorrow night on Flamingo Road, a jealous wife orders her husband to get rid of his mistress. Flamingo Road tomorrow.
Oh, cool! It's Peter Falk versus Casey
Kasem about Flamingo Road.
Followed by Sammy Davis Jr. and Susan Sarandon on The Best of Carson. Then
right after I have this dedication to a fucking dog diet.
Ghost tonight on.
Wow! I appreciate the commercials that Derek left in.
Yeah. Supervisor Doris Grau. Do you think that's the same woman who did Lunch Lady Doris on The Simpsons?
Ooh.
Could be.
Could be.
Maybe. I'm not going to look into it, though. I'm going to trust her.
I am.
I trusted Derek to look into it.
I have taken between one and many varieties of drugs, but very few have blown my mind as much as Derek's Jerry Lee Lewis needle drop. Holy crap, Derek. Phenomenal. Mwah.
I make the coffee constantly. I do it.
Oh, God.
That's our new theme song.
That's just a stinger, yes, because it does sting. Oh, it stings so bad.
Actually, I got a confession to make. We kind of cheat. These are almost all sight unseen.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that I saw beforehand, but for the most part, yeah, they're like.
And I think we've done one movie that I've seen before, ever.
Yeah.
Fun fact: for a while there, about the start of the B-, about a year ago, we get a rash of TV movies, every single one of which ended with the World Trade Center.
Right.
And that is all thanks to Mike. Mike was like, "Whatever, it's fine."
What could happen?
I see nothing wrong. Look, it was there. We can't deny that it was there. I mean,
correct. We're not 9/11 truthers.
Maybe you can, but you're wrong. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that would be a whole different riffing group.
Well, we do that part too, but those are monthly because writing a script takes a long time.
Yes.
Anyway, that was fun.
Don't do drugs. Oh, bye, Mike.
All right.
Gave
Well,
him one advice too many.
I guess I really offended him by saying don't do drugs with my prescription medications in the background.
There's a tiny chance it's my fault.
Yes, it was entirely your fault. I got it though. One moment.
Cool. Cool. They're like all the wonderful acting in this movie and Jerry Lee Lewis inspired this me to post the worst line reading ever, which is this.
I hope I never see Gene Stapleton do anything ever again.
Well, thanks to mortality, you won't.
No.
Good.
All right. This is classic.
This is the way all drug reactions should be calibrated, right here.
Oh.
My husband.
Too soon. It was 2013.
I don't think we should talk about it. Does your pet kill them?
Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God!
Oh man!
Oh God!
Classic.
I do have that movie on DVD if we ever want to do that one.
Sweet. Sweet. I heard the rest of it's a piece of shit too.
I don't know what it is about or at all.
It's the one
what
movie
it
that
is.
Norman Mailer directed.
Oh.
Well, didn't he also do that one where Rip Torn hit him over the head with a hammer or something?
Don't know about that. Don't know about that one. But I think this was called Tough Guys Don't Dance. I think this is the name of this the movie that it comes from.
Maidstone, it's called. Written, produced, and directed by Norman Mailer, starring Mailer, Rip Torn, and Ultraviolet.
Nice.
That's somebody's drag queen name.
Yeah, bring that one for me. Let's do it.
Ultraviolet.
Cowboy Chet.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, everybody.
Ultraviolet and Cowboy Chet.
Thank you for joining us, everybody, for another B-. We'll be back next week with another show just like it, but with a completely different movie.
And maybe less drugs.
And
no promises.
Less drugs on screen, anyway.
I'll put something over this.
Look below the video on Twitch for the links I mentioned at the top of the show. If you liked what we did here, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/downinfront live. Down in Front Live. I should probably not stop in the middle of saying that. Down in Front Live. Where your contribution of as little as $1 a month will go toward paying for all of this. Also, let's see. We're not going to do a scripted movie this month because we are going to do Jesus Christ Superstar on Good Friday, which is a scripted show. So we're going to have to practice that one. And I don't know who's going to perform it, but that's fine. We have some time to figure it out. We are... No, actually, I think that's all that's going on. No, that might be attached. I'm sorry. I'm a little scatterbrained. That might be attached to the Mystery Science group that hosted us on for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Those were pretty good shows and had a nice appreciative crowd. So a lot of comments can come in and join the community. So yeah, if you'll be here for that, it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. Join us next Friday here at Down in Front Live. We are still live, yes. But not for long. Let's have a good night, everyone. Good weekend.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bail me out, people.
gonna say it started with you not writing our jokes, and it just went down.
I brew the coffee constantly. I do it every day.
I warned you. Good night, everybody. Thanks.
Night.